SkinRave versus Akimbo. And we're kicking it off on Nuke with this pistol round. And we are underway. It is Little Beer and Frizzy. Substitutes for Akimbo tonight. So my apologies for that. Oh, okay. They actually have been corrected. They are going to be playing for this Akimbo roster the entire tournament. So a little bit of even more unknowns here for this Akimbo roster. And already Cryptic pushing, getting aggressive outside. Little Beer, though, taking initiative over towards ramp. And Roka as well chiming in for 2 swift kills. And they're going to take that space down to the B-bomb site. And this is a tough retake here for SkinRave, but Laxi just charges into the site and there's no cover, even though that bomb plant does go down. It's essentially a freebie back for Laxi, and now the retake's on here, 2v3. No kit on either of these players, though, and that means they're going to have to accelerate forward. Cannot waste time. Oh, and Roka, the backstab. Catches Junior looking the wrong way, so a great pistol round from Akimbo to start it off. And I like the initiative on that outside push early on from SkinRave, but just completely fell apart over at ramp, allowing Akimbo to take that space. I mean, it's a classic. It's not a T-round pistol on Nuke without a little bit of a ramp rush, but a force buy. Back now from SkinRave. Got to be careful. These 5.7s quite deadly on a map like Nuke. Laxi even going to get up and personal and hut with the MP9. But all quiet on the map at the moment. Cryptic, he made his way all the way into Secret, is kind of watching towards the top of Marshmallow right now, but nobody giving him an angle just yet. He might be faced by a couple players. Frizzy holding the line. Gonna wait for these cross smokes. Cryptic gonna spot that, at least one. And that tag actually allowing Junior to finish off that kill with the scout. This is a strong position from him. They're gonna play close. And Trip now into Garage. And Junior okay, he's able to get across. I thought he wasn't aware for a second. They decided to just pinch in onto this A site. Walco drops the smoke, tries to buy some time. Laxi able to get one for his troubles. Cryptic, look at this backstab with the deagle. He's not able to land the second kill, though. Roka finds himself 1v2, and this force, he's ran out of bullets at the MP9. Laxi with the pistol finishes him off. And that was a hectic round there from SkinRave, but they're able to come out on top. Sometimes a little confusion. You want these force buys to be a little hectic in the mid-rounds. That is where the pistols and the MP9s can capitalize. I've got to give the laurels to Cryptic in that round. That secret push with the deagle. May have not grabbed that first kill, but that initial tag opening up the round for SkinRave and really just snowballing from there. And he's done it again. Look at this. They say lightning never strikes twice. I think Trip's going to be able to dodge that HE. They actually went positive on the trade, but Junior outside taking a bit more. Marky, though, a turret with this Galil, and Junior cleaning up the third. Just Frizzy left alive. Just a Glock in hands. I can only imagine that he's saving a little bit behind. Make sure he can get that AWP out. Not in this round, but potentially the following. And that force buy going to pay dividends here now for SkinRave. Able to save a couple of those Galils over some free upgrades for a few of their players. You really can't ask for a better second round. Might just be a pop-out squeak door here. Laxi, shot's a little messy. He goes down. But I don't think a bomb plant is possible. Roka's going to try and stick it. Ooh, the shots go a little wide from Junior. He manages to get it done, and Glorin's not going to be able to get anything else. But 2 kills, almost a third. Junior, a single digit of health. And that really is one of the most important things about the force buys. Even if you're not in a position where you can win the round, just try and get as much damage across as you can. Do not want to let the CT economy bloom. Cryptic gonna tuck in the back of garage this time. Roka spotting. Anyone playing the back of red, and Trip gonna be the point man outside. He's going to find that first kill, too, onto Cryptic. I'm not sure if that was full blind through the smoke or if a HE break, potentially. Either way. Great opening frag. Little Beer going to eat an HE. Straight in the face, down to 43. Single Molotov raining in. Junior actually missing the shot. Going to have to fall away. Akimbo again, accelerate through ramp. Gonna slow it down now, though. Keep them guessing. Junior still actually playing close. Wants to have this info for his team, but thinks better of it. Worried about the potential of them scaling close. Could be an awkward fight for the AWP. And that's a big find from Walco. CT's actually smoking into heaven. Aware of the rat possibility. I think this is a pretty strong position here from SkinRave. Really good heads-up play. It's forcing Akimbo down to the wire. 15 seconds on the clock. They've got to get into the site and get a bomb plant. They're just going to line up here for Laxi. And an easy 2-man spray down for Walco. He doesn't need to do anything more, but he's going to swing and find a third. A 4K for Walco in that round. And really, SkinRave just playing the clock there. Doing it expertly. Cryptic looking like maybe he wants to get... Nope, he's going to go back into mini. That smoke can be tough to play through. He's actually gone again. Ooh, Little Beer poking through. Laxi, easy 3K. Or making it look easy, I should say. And he's going for more. The flash is perfect from Cryptic. Or from Walco. It's an ace for Laxi. And holy cow, I didn't even realize 11 kills already on Laxi. He's just styling on him a little bit right now. Just up top, Junior missed shot. But Laxi and Cryptic are here to support their sniper outside. Does go down to a headshot from Roka. Cryptic still has gone unchecked. And really tough to clear from this position, too. He is actually going to fall away. It might get caught on that retreat. He is going to. Patience paying off there from Roka. He's going to keep it even 3-3. Bit of a map reset now, Akimbo. Bit of a deep cross smoke there. Little Beer peering over with the op. Don't think anybody's going to face them, though. They've got a nice crossfire set up here on A. Really tough to break with no utility. And they're loud, too. They hear them. It's beautifully done. Little bait and switch, but Roka finds both. He's on for the ace right now. 4 kills. He's got 22 seconds. Bomb's going to be recovered. Roka's going to have to stick this. Oh, did Marky make a step? And he's going to swing and find all 5. Laxi with the ace earlier. Roka says, I can do that too. Nearly caught up to him and kills 11-5. Roka showing that they're here to play in this map number 1. Akimbo is going to call attack pause. As we get underway in round number 8. It is going to be another buy from SkinRave. They've even got more behind. Oh, these Galils. A little bit of spam. Can be scary. Akimbo's stuck behind these smokes for now. Junior gonna peer in, but might face another op. Frizzy not quick enough on the trigger. They're gonna recover that AWP. It just feels like they've been stumped a little bit in this round. Not a whole lot of map development at the moment. And already 45 seconds left. Another great shot from Junior. And they might think the ramp has been vacated because Junior was the player over here, but Marky's taken up his mantle. It's a kill and then falling away. Little beer on the other side. Does find 2 great kills. Cryptic and Marky down now. Maybe an opportunity for a bomb plant to go down on this B site. Junior. HE to break the smoke. And he actually finds Glorin's trying to sleek away. It's going to have to be Little Beer. Gets a great kill on Laxi, but it's not enough. Junior 4K on the op. I will say, as much as Roka and Laxi are going toe-to-toe here on the rifle, I mean, Junior so far has been definitely the better opper on the server so far. Cryptic peering over that smoke, actually not able to win his fight. HE to break the smoke, but not going to catch anybody on the cross. That jump up nearly cost Glorns his life. Lucky to get away with it. Junior is going to have to fall away now. Under a little bit of pressure outside. Walco here to help support Marky as well. Oh, and I think Marky spotted him. This bait and switch, so powerful here. Marky even ahead of the flash. Again, SkinRave. They're very patient. Another great kill from Walco, and they're just playing 2 and 2. Taking these fights together, no opportunity for isolated duels here for Akimbo, and they all fall down. Very, very clean round from SkinRave. 7 rounds now for them on the CT side. The money being reset now for Akimbo is going to have to be another lower buy round, some Tech 9s. Maybe something a little bit faster. Trip, great shot outside. Cryptic goes down. An opening pick in these kinds of rounds can be so important for converting, or at least increasing your chance. Grouping up over towards ramp right now. Marky smoke in hands. It's going to drop the smoke and fall away, but they've taken the space. Junior's got to be careful not to get overrun. Tag through the door. Akimbo going to circumvent him completely. Down on this B site already. And they're pushing Marky, but Laxy's here to back up his teammate. Quick switch to the USP for the final. Marky with a 3K. Well played. And it's not that Akimbo haven't had opportunities. They have just had a tough time closing these T-side rounds. Two more to play, and they really need a couple more. It's going to be tough moving under their CT side. Cryptic, that's a confident peek. And Frizzy with his first. An important kill. Laxy gets caught on the swing. So Akimbo poised in this round. Probably the best position they've been in all half. Up 2 kills. Looking to close. Little Beer actually ahead of this incendiary. That might catch Walco off guard on this timing. And he's alone at the moment. No backup on this A site. I think at this point, probably looking for a save. Trip, making sure this op doesn't get out, though. And a flawless round to Akimbo. A very important third. Frizzy on the board now as well. I was going to say it's probably good that he won that fight. I think that if I was struggling and I lost that fight, the guy peeking me top garage, I would probably have a hard time recovering. But of course, you know, these guys are professionals, so I'm sure they never tilt. Roka again. Up in this position, looking for anybody getting a little overzealous on this peak. And I like this. The cross smoke's thrown, allowing the potential for one player to make their way across to secret. Cryptic not there this time, tucked in the back of garage. But Trip's actually not going to cross. Just going to see if that those smokes bait a response, and now with the execute onto the A site. Running through the incendiary is certainly a choice. Roka out first and untraded. 2 more follow. Trip finally activates outside, but I think it might just be too late. But hold on, a second kill. Frizzy gets a backstab. Oh, was that a silent drop? I think it might have been. Looked like Frizzy wasn't aware. Marky, well played. 9-3 half. SkinRave looking pretty good. Again, we were talking about it in the veto a little bit at the beginning of the game. At least the SkinRave core very happy to be playing on Nuke and Dust 2 tonight. 2 of their best maps, and they're showing us why. But a pistol round could certainly breathe some life into this Akimbo squad. It's actually just an immediate vent dive. They're already down on this B site. SkinRave wasting no time at all, and oh, Trip. That one hurts. Cryptic as well. This rotation is coming in pretty slow as well from Akimbo. They're worried now about the potential for a backstab for alert. And the bomb's already ticked, half gone. They're going to have to go fast on this retake, especially with no kid on their back, but they all fall. It's just Glorin's left. And at this point, he's just going to look to try and pad the stats a little bit, as there's no way he's clutching that round. 10 now for SkinRave. And I feel like you might just have to force if you're Akimbo. You really need something. I think 310. They decide to save. I mean, they have those 3 rounds. Buffer. Just a single mini smoke. The waterfall, perfect on a round like this. All the space taken outside. Look how fast Walco's gotten here. Now, Akimbo, they've been cornered onto this A site. It's a little bit of a crossfire setup. Frizzy getting 1, but it's just the MAC-10. Okay, Trip. You know, 1 kill's not too bad. They got that first one as well earlier in the round, so 2 kills on basically a full eco. I think they had maybe 1 P250. I think you'll take that if you're Akimbo, but now on the rifles, need to make it count. This could very well be their last full buy of the map. Again, it's this lurk smoke. Akimbo having to be concerned about the potential for players to just get down squeak. I mean, no real way to deny them. You also have to be so careful about an ill-timed spam through a smoke. You're going to get caught and Trip. Speaking of getting caught, looking the wrong way. Again, SkinRave, they're just suffocating them. Good trade from Walco. Little Beer fighting back. Still a man down, however. Oh, Roka really needed that frag. Path to this B bomb site is clear. A lot of info given over there. The double loud vent drop. They know where both these players are. And again, it's no kit for either of these CTs. They do not have time to be playing guessing games. They've got to go. And this utility really just winning the round for SkinRave. Don't even need to take a gunfight. As Littlebeer, he knows there's nothing he can do. Desperately tries to hold on to his AK, or to his M4. But SkinRave even going to deny him of that. Now, match. Sorry, not match. Map point. This is a best of 3. Broca pulling out the XM. Oh, but knife out. Yeah, Laxy's ready to make his way on to Dust 2, and it's just Trip left. The Flying Dutchman MP9 will not be enough at the end of the day. It's a 13-3, very dominant first win for SkinRave over Akimbo. And, you know, we were talking, this is a little bit of a, I don't want to say lopsided matchup, but again, we've got, you know, the first seed here in SkinRave. Obviously, a lot of these guys have been around, you know, most of them pretty well. And they're showing that they've still got it. Doesn't matter what team or what combination of players you put them together, they always deliver. And yeah, they're still looking really, really strong on Nuke. 13-3 victory. Heading to Dust 2 next, I won't lie. Especially considering that is SkinRave's map pick. I want to say that's probably, you know, I'm expecting a similar sort of momentum out the gate from SkinRave. So we will have to see if Akimbo has an answer for it when we return. Map number 2.
Hey mate, want to finally play without cheaters? Start by connecting your Steam account. All you need to do is add your favorite game to your favorites list. Now, in this tab, you'll have access to your match statistics. And to fill it in, you just need to play 2 matches in normal or pro mode. You can either create your own lobby or join a lobby with players who are looking for teammates and match your preferences. There are 3 game modes available on the Inui platform. For those who love challenges, normal mode is where your match results will either increase or decrease your ELO rating. Choose your favorite maps and invite friends to form your team, or let the system match you with suitable teammates and opponents. Jump straight into the action with a balanced and fair matchmaking experience designed for quick games. Pro mode. Challenge yourself in this competitive mode, either solo or with friends. Set your team preferences, including starting side, CT or T, and strategize with tactical map bans. Custom mode. You can choose CS2, CSGO, or even CS 1.6. Discover complete freedom of action. Invite players and spectators to join, assign team sides, select a map, and customize the game settings. While you're waiting for a game or taking a break between matches, our fun servers will help you make the most of your time. All of this is available to every platform user. Playing at a high level and ready to compete with the best of the best? On our platform, you'll also find the opportunity to participate in tournaments with prize pools. Tournaments are available for full team confrontations, 5v5, as well as for 2v2 and 1v1. Registration will take place through our client in just a few clicks. And don't forget to install our Inui app for iOS and Android to never miss a match, thanks to push notifications.
We've got SkinRave versus Akimbo. And Akimbo's going to need to take this one. A little bit of an upset victory in order to push us to a map number 3, which would be Mirage if we should need it. It's going to be an aggressive start. This pistol round just running up mid. 3 CTs here. Another support flash. And right now the kill's going their way. Trip still firing away and not missing right now. 3 kills for Trip. He's letting me know not to ever forget his name again. And that's a great start for Akimbo. I mean, you know, I will say this is how they started off the nuke as well. If you missed it, it was a pretty convincing pistol round from them on the C side, and then Junior, in Junior fashion, pulled out the scout in the second round and did something similar to that. I think on Nuke, he had a little bit of help from a teammate, but insane shot to kick off the second round. And actually, SkinRave have gone for the full save, except for the scout on Junior. So he's going to have to do a lot of the legwork in this round. Little Beer actually getting dinked twice. Goes down. That's 2 kills, and it looks like the bomb plant's going to get stuck here. I think they're going to be able to get it off. Hold on now. Surely not, right? Trip brought down to 35. That flash on the retake potentially causing some problems. Cryptic really needs to go for a reload. He was trying to stall it as long as he could. And now that Junior's down, it's going to have to be Cryptic. No way that can he look in 3 angles at once, as they all converge on his position. Definitely got a little awkward there for Akimbo. You can't lose to Glocks, man. I mean, I know Junior had a scout, but losing to Glocks on Dust 2 has to be a war crime or something. Junior gonna try his luck again. Ooh. That looked tantalizingly close. Just a little bit of a jump spot here. But because they went for, I actually kind of like this a lot. Junior with another scout purchase in this round. The rest of his team already on the AKs, but a good timing from Little Beer. Quickly traded back by Laxi. Junior just going to creep his way out long. Ooh, going to get cut down through that smoke. Good find from Frizzy and Glorens as well over towards mid doors. So far, Akimbo seemingly handling the pressure quite well in this first buy round from SkinRave. Just Walco left alive. Look at the wrong way. Still able to spin around and get the kill. But not before he's brought down to 11. Now Walco going to be very tough to even make it across his sight, much less win the round. And he will go down. 3K from Glorens. And, you know, apart from Roka, this Akimbo team only having 3 rounds in that first map, most of the rest of the team pretty quiet. But already Glorens starting off strong. 5 kills in 3 rounds. Trip as well. Off that 3K with the pistol. It's a deep utility. HE not quite gonna hit its mark. And it's just the pistols in this round. SkinRave, they're going to try and use some utility to scale up. The resmoke it long. Looks like they want to go through. They're not buying it. They don't believe. Oh, that HE perfect. But Frizzy, he hesitates on the shot. Trip there to back him up, though. 3 kills before he finally goes down to Cryptic. It seems like the threat's been contained. Junior tries his best with the deagle. But it's just going to be the 1 kill for SkinRave. 4 rounds now for Akimbo. It is going to be the buy from SkinRave, but Akimbo showing some life. Again, it's Trip early over towards Tons. This time they're ready for him. Marky does get brought down to 10. Actually, Trip does 100 damage, just not onto 1 player. Spread across 2. Oh, Little Beer actually just getting aggressive into Tons. That's a ballsy move, but it pays off. Is going to be in a bit of trouble here. His teammate deep towards long. Has no help at the moment. 3 players off a cat for SkinRave. Roka is going to fall back to long. Are going to give the site, allow this cross to happen. Okay, he has heard them now. I was going to say, I'm not sure if he's aware how far they made it. He actually wins his fight, too. Oh, and this positioning as well from Goran's completely catching Walko off guard. Bomb plane has gone down, but 3v2 on the retake and an insane shot. Maybe Dust 2 is just this guy's map. Junior left in the clutch, 1v3. Not meant to be. A 5th rounds now from Akimbo, and I'm starting to believe a little bit. Junior's just not messing with the scout, man. And that's a rifle drop, too. They might be able to recover that if they move quick. Kimbo split 2-2. Of course, no way for SkinRave to know that, and the AWP is a bit far out. But they're actually just going to go right through the smoke. Little Beer had utility in his hand. Roka as well. Oh, and he's not able to finish off that kill. Does finally get it, and they are able to stabilize here. Roka and Trip combining for 2 apiece. Now Marky in the clutch. But he has to recover this bomb. And Trip's not even going to give him a chance to make a move. 6th round for Akimbo. And again, it was a bit more labored in that one, but a win is a win. And Akimbo are already at 6. SkinRave they've just been a little flat off the mark in this second map. Frizzy not deterred by the fact that the scout has been deadly from Junior thus far. He's going to go for that peek yet again. And Cryptic, some valuable information. Does he realize, though, how close the rest of these CTs are? Little Beer looking like he might want to stick around. Walko making his way back over. Oh, Cryptic, the timing. Gonna betray him, but it's not. He spins back just in time. And maybe Akimbo getting a little ahead of themselves. Probably going to have to be the save call here from these remaining 2 Akimbo players. Some audio info. Walko wins that gunfight with ease. And now Trip. Does dodge the flash. But now he's stuck. And there's still a lot of time on this bomb. Surely he is going to go down. Tries to take a fight on his own terms before the entire team peeks him at once, but that's a last stand kind of position, and it was indeed his last stand. SkinRave now on the board. First round for them. Oh, a little boost this time. Oh, a little awkward. Frizzy actually more interested in this aggressive line off of Cat. Molotov to push him back. Oh. Looks like they're going to boost on the corner. Actually, I think they missed it a couple times, but finally managed to get it. And Akimbo, they're sitting pretty far back. I mean, it's been working for them so far. I think after Trip got shut down a couple times on that lower push, they've just decided to let the clock bleed. I mean, SkinRave, they've been a little bit slow on these final executes. Although I will say this utility has been all but used up. Akimbo just a single incendiary and HE left. But I mean, look at the time. It's 35 seconds and we're still at long doors. Junior, he's going to get the fight that he wants, but look at the time, 28 seconds. They've got to go. A great pop flash, 1 kill, good trade. And Roka and Little Bear in no position to stop this. But you just have to wonder what would have happened if Akimbo had just not peeked them at long. They had held on to 1 additional smoke. Stalled out just a little bit longer. Because again, SkinRave really cutting it close, down to the wire. And the trades are clean. And the second round is theirs. Bit of a resurgence for them. It looks like Akimbo will at least hold on to a couple of these M4s. Walco. Oh, that spray. Did that say fart on the wall? That's lovely. Yeah, it's still going to be the full save here, though, from Akimbo. They take these 2 M4s. It's actually a stack towards long. Smoke on the corner. That's actually going to give them a little something to play behind. And it might just be these flashes that get the job done. Laxi actually dodges them both. Good control on the spray. Already 2 down. Flashes are just being bombarded. That's an interesting Molotov. I like that one. I'm actually not even sure where that one was supposed to go. Laxi's still alive here, actually. I thought he was the one that went down, but it was in fact Walco. Laxi's still in a bit of danger. He's going to need some help here. He's able to get at least 1 more before finally going down to Little Beer. I think it's safe to say that he's done his job in this round. Markey, the perfect timing to walk out B here is just as Roka started to rotate. And I'll be honest, with Little Beer at half HP, so far removed as well. I think it's just going to have to be another save. It feels bad for Akimbo, but I feel like even with that change to the B doors, like switching them which side that they are facing, I just still feel like B is such a difficult site to retake without a few people with incendiaries and flashbangs to assist in that retake. And of course, part of it too is just the economy situation we currently have in CS2 on the CT side. It really is easy to punish if you get too lenient, I guess. We'll say if you start trying to retake too much, lose these guns, these M4s are going to allow them for a full buy in this round. Frizzy again on this peak. Ooh, it's actually the delayed peak from Junior. I'm not sure if they were a little slow on the boost, but opting not to go for it right away. So both snipers will go their respective ways. Mid control early here from SkinRave. A lot of utility being invested. And I'm not sure if that smoke is supposed to land like that. That looks like a failed mid to B smoke to me. Cryptic ends up going down. Akimbo. They haven't had the greatest track record tonight in closing out these man advantages. Frizzy flashed off the angle, but Trip activates. Again, great backstab, good timing. Junior goes down, that smoke. Gonna hold them back for now, but some patience would really do wonders for them on this retake. They had the two-man advantage. Nice boost and tap from Little Beer. They're not expecting Walco close, and he takes them both. But he's going to have to find two more. Oh, that HE landing right on him as well. But he just needs two headshots. Maybe the spray is enough, but not quite. Frizzy. You know, we were talking about Akimbo having a rough map number 1. This man in particular really struggled to find impact on Nuke, but that's a big clutch. 2 kills in the rounds, a 7th for Akimbo. And it seems that they've hit their stride on Dust 2. SkinRave will have enough to buy. Trip, he tries it. Now Roka feeling pressured to use this utility. Give his teammates some time to rotate in. But SkinRave, they're not forcing the issue just yet. Noise is being cut as they look to re-hit. Or I guess I should just say hit. They haven't... They didn't fake a hit earlier. Incendiary is well timed. Cryptic ahead of it, but are they going to check for Roka? He hasn't been cleared just yet. Trigger discipline might pay off, but oh, what a great flick from Marky. But an even better call from Akimbo. 3 members here ready and waiting for that execute. Last round of this first half. 3 AKs. Honestly, just having 1 MAC-10 is not too bad, especially if that MAC-10 is laxy on the entry. Somehow just finding dinks galore through that smoke. And somehow SkinRave have come out on top of that exchange. They almost line up. That would have been a hell of a collat. But it's only 1 for Frizzy. Smoke break. Just a tad late. And Trip doing what he can. But yeah, that is a tough angle to fight. And this smoke now locking Little Beer out. He's going to come through. Drops down into ZT, but that avenue is smoked as well. Gap on the right side. Junior's ready. 4 rounds for SkinRave, and I mean, that's about as good of a CT half as you could ask for if you're Akimbo. Grip having a monstrous half. Frizzy as well, honestly. Just consistent across their CT side. Op shots definitely landing. I mean, they did well to keep the money low as well from SkinRave. I feel like Junior did not have a lot of opportunities to get that AWP out. There's a few rounds, but a lot of members at long, and the headshots are Akimbo's right now. Walco finds himself not alone this time, though. He has help. Marky right behind him. This 1v1 is crucial. Both players just peppering each other. And it will be Marky to find the final headshot. A huge pistol for SkinRave. It's going to be the save in this round from Akimbo. Don't want to take too many risks on this second rounds, especially after that hard-earned lead that they got themselves on the CT side. Junior facing first, already with 2, backed up by Marky here. M4 at range, quite deadly, just the Glock left, and Junior even goes back in 4/3. Just in case he wasn't full after seconds. Very clean second round conversion. SkinRave couldn't ask for a much better start to their CT side. But now the rifle's out. Akimbo. Slower paced round, taking their lower control right now. We'll boost up. That drop probably hurt. I think Junior can relay that info. Oh, the flash, well timed. Quick kill. Oh, and he's going back for more. And he actually gets away with it, too. Glorin's a little too slow on that trade. Oh, that's got to be frustrating for Akimbo that the MP9's found so much value. That's supposed to be the weak spot of the map. MP9 for 2 rifles down from Akimbo, and it's only rifles left here for SkinRave. Akimbo grouping up outside of tons. Looks like they're lining up some smokes for a hit onto the B site. And SkinRave have actually vacated here. It's the mid to be smoke, but nobody going mid. It's all 3 members through tons here. Marky, that's a tight line to be holding with the rifle. Gets punished for it. Glorin's 3 kills again. Stepping up for this squad. He brings it into a 2v2, a winnable chance here for Akimbo, but Laxi catches Frizzy. Looking the wrong way. It's going to have to be another ace for Glorins, and it just wasn't meant to be. Just one round separates these two teams. Akimbo, I think it's a smart tack pause. Take a breather. Talk about. Yeah, it looks like it's going to just be the pistols again in this round. Making sure they have enough for that buy in the next. Oh, Frizzy actually goes for the Deagle over the Tech 9. Yes, thinks better of it. Want to make sure you can get that op out in the next one. Junior again doesn't take the early fight. Knows that there's the possibility for a scout in this round, even though it might be unlikely. Laxi to be tested first. The 1-for-1 at long, and that flash. Quite strong. Walko able to dodge it though, but he's been wrapped on. Up cat fast. Cryptic. Oh, the two-man spray down. Little Beard trying to recover this AK. It's going to be his last bastion of hope, and that's a great way to start it off. One tap onto Junior, and now SkinRave a little nervous. Yeah, it's Cryptic on low HP. He just needs to find one more headshot. Marky going to put an end to the madness. What a round that was. Holy cow. Feel like both these teams have slowed down the pace of the game until that round happened. And Frizzy, nice headshot through the door. Marky's going to be kicking himself for that one. Little Beer. Oh, Junior. Big find, answers back onto the top frag as well. Although pretty much everyone on Akimbo have all but caught up to Glorns by now. But still, it's going to have to be on Laxi's shoulders here. The only player in position to slow down this cat push. I think he saw that nade being dropped, but awkward timing. And Junior, he's just going to walk away. Hold on to this op. Live to fight another day. Should be able to get out. I don't think anybody's going to be in position to stop him. But Akimbo will take it. I mean, got to slow down this momentum from SkinRave before it gets out of control. Cryptic looking like he wants to peek into this. You got to be so careful, though. They actually died to the bomb. Little Beard died to the bomb explosion there. Don't think he was expecting to take that much damage. Even though it was planted for Cat. This time, SkinRave taking their time on the cross, ducking below the sniper's crosshair. Marky, shot's a little awkward, able to get a second before it gets traded. 2 for 2 on this B entry, however. That smoke. Hello? And a lurk smoke here. Good flash as well. A second for Cryptic. It's got to be Frizzy. Missed shot just to the right. And SkinRave, they answer right back. Seems that is the secret to this slower, more controlling style from Akimbo is you just shake things up. You don't let them set up. You don't let them get in position. Take the fight to him. Junior. Oh, the tag. Marky again. There's no worse feeling than being that guy that always gets shot through the doors on Dust 2. Oh, and Frizzy ready for the smoke break. What a heads-up play. Smokes doors and is ready for Junior to go for that. A great read. Ooh, Walco just narrowly avoiding that. Oh, some good damage. Laxi, though. He's running out of bullets. He brings 2 players pretty low. Walco desperately wants to try and find some frags off of the back of that, and it's actually going to be the spread from the Molotov to get that final kill. Back and forth right now. Akimbo and SkinRave trading blows. This time it's SkinRave with the tack pause. First one of the series so far. Because of the nature of this back and forth between these two teams, we see SkinRave broke. I think it's going to have to be, again, some pistols and armor. Maybe Junior goes for that scout. I would not hate the call. But then you are sacrificing the op in the following rounds. And it is just going to be the full save. Oh, Junior found himself in a pretty good spot. And actually gets out with his life as well. It's a little bit of chip damage onto Roka. Oh, not expecting that close angle from Walco, but Little Bear still able to come out on top of that fight. Oh, Junior just gets shot out of the air. Too easy for Akimbo in this round. Again, it's just the USPs and no armor. Laxi. Maybe look to try and find a 1. I think even that might be a tall task. Does get a good dink, but needs to find this kill quick before they all get here. 11 rounds. Akimbo looking to maybe send us to a 3rd map. You know, I thought it was pretty much impossible after that dominant first map win for SkinRave, but they're showing that Dust 2 their Dust 2 is not to be trifled with. Oh, Frizzy going for the preemptive shot. Switching it up. I like that. An early lurk smoke over towards the B site. SkinRave having to be careful about the potential for them playing close. Marky looked like he wanted to go through that smoke, but just a Molotov. Hold the T's back. MP9 up close can be quite strong. Smoke. It's coming in a little too late. Gives Walco a little bit of space, but he needs his team here. Oh, and Glorins and Trip just rip their heads off. And again, it's Junior and Laxi far out of position. Just going to have to be another save play for map point. I think there's a real possibility we see Mirage after all. Akimbo just one round away now from closing out this Dust 2. Almost lose another player to the bomb. That would have been a little awkward. Don't want to make your reputation team that dies to the bomb. It's probably not the greatest look. Missed shot from Junior, going to fall back immediately. Has the smoke to provide some cover. Laxi along alone. He's going to get cleared, and those flashes just leaving him permanently blind. Akimbo going to slow down. Another missed shot from Junior, but third isn't going to miss. To be fair, that is a pretty tight angle. Oh, Arky, good boost. I feel like boosting a player should give an assist. Oh, Cryptic. He goes a little bit ahead of him. Just Walco left. A couple of these players are quite low. But Akimbo, they're able to take it, secure the 13th round, and secure map number 2. So both teams trading map picks. Nuke goes the way of SkinRave, and Dust 2 goes the way of Akimbo. I mean, who would have thought it? I certainly could not have predicted that. But ultimately, I think that Akimbo did a good job on that map, especially just getting out ahead early on, establishing that lead, taking the momentum. Sometimes that's just what you got to do. I mean, this game is a very momentum-based game. I mean, even more so than, you know, before with the changes to the economy. So if you're able to get that lead moving, get that train rolling, definitely makes it a lot easier to close it out in the second half. So honestly, props to Akimbo. They have surprised me, as I'm sure they've surprised many of you watching at home. And we'll have to see if they can keep that same gusto going into this map number 3. It's going to be Mirage for the decider. And I really don't know anymore. You know, my prediction was very wrong about that map number 2. So, you know, maybe Akimbo, I mean, maybe they're going to surprise me yet again on Mirage. I still think I favor SkinRave just based on, you know, what I've seen them do in the past. I think Mirage is also a pretty good map for them. Actually, 54% win rate across 13 maps in the last 3 months. So not, you know, their best map, you know, across a few of these other maps they've got. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. That was actually not the right thing. That's actually about the same. 50% across 6 maps. So definitely not one of their strongest maps, but I'm sure that they are happy to play it nonetheless. So we'll have to see. But for now, we are going to send it to a short break just to allow these players to get up and, you know, run to the bathroom, get that server started, get into map number 3. So don't go anywhere. When we return, we have the decider.
Hey mate, want to finally play without cheaters? Start by connecting your Steam account. All you need to do is add your favorite game to your favorites list. Now, in this tab, you'll have access to your match statistics. And to fill it in, you just need to play 2 matches in normal or pro mode. You can either create your own lobby or join a lobby with players who are looking for teammates and match your preferences. There are 3 game modes available on the Inui platform. For those who love challenges, normal mode is where your match results will either increase or decrease your ELO rating. Choose your favorite maps and invite friends to form your team, or let the system match you with suitable teammates and opponents. Jump straight into the action with a balanced and fair matchmaking experience designed for quick games. Pro Mode. Challenge yourself in this competitive mode, either solo or with friends. Set your team preferences, including starting side, CT or T, and strategize with tactical map bans. Custom Mode. You can choose CS2, CSGO, or even CS 1.6. Discover complete freedom of action. Invite players and spectators to join, assign team sides, select a map, and customize the game settings. While you're waiting for a game or taking a break between matches, our fun servers will help you make the most of your time. All of this is available to every platform user. Playing at a high level and ready to compete with the best of the best? On our platform, you'll also find the opportunity to participate in tournaments with prize pools. Tournaments are available for full team confrontations, 5v5, as well as for 2v2 and 1v1. Registration will take place through our client in just a few clicks. And don't forget to install our Inui app for iOS and Android to never miss a match, thanks to push notifications.
For this decider map. It is map number 3. These teams are going to have to leave it all behind them on the server as we get underway. With our pistol round, it's going to be, in Akimbo fashion, a bit of a slower one. Some utility at the ready here. But the question is, are they going to be able to get across? It's a 4-man stack at mid for SkinRave. Smoke into Con. And the molly's going to miss. That could cause some problems for them as they're faced now by quite a few. Some headshots, though, from the Glocks. It's going to bring Laxi and Junior down quite low. And on the other side of the map, Roka's already made his way all the way up to triple. Spinning around. Some taps with the Glock. Just holding the position for now, allowing this bomb to rotate in. Plant will go down. Laxi doing what he can, but on 9 HP, you have to imagine Marky is going to have to get active here, and he starts off strong. With a kill, Little Beer to jump across. Trip stays behind. Oh, Marky's shot's not landing. Trip with the final 2 frags. It's almost poetic that Akimbo have been the team to win all 3 pistols to kick off these maps. Winning the first pistol on Nuke, first pistol on Dust 2, and now the first pistol on Mirage. Gotta give them a little bit of credit where credit's due. And in typical SkinRave fashion, we're seeing the second round force by. Walco already brought quite low. Looking like he wants to hold onto that smoke a little bit longer. Try and time it with Akimbo's utility. That is something that's pretty important about these rounds. Especially if, you know, the winning team opts for rifles like Akimbo did. I mean, they do have Galils, not AKs, so they are still able to afford a decent bit of utility, but a well-timed smoker incendiary from a CT on this second round force could be everything. Laxi tucked in sandwich. And he's being supported by Cryptic, but sitting that far back with the 5.7 is going to be tough. He did at least have a flash, but the rotation actually coming in. It's the stat call over towards B. As some smokes rain in. But it's a ruse. It's all a fake. Only one player over here. 3 players out ramp. Now Laxi, he gets flushed out by the molly. Beautifully placed. And the site is open for business. Frizzy just looking to clean house here with the glow. He's got him boxed into the B site. Little hope of escape. No hope of surrender. Junior left on 13. Well, at least takes one with him. But all things considered, pretty clean round there from Akimbo. They're able to dodge that force buy from SkinRave. And that's honestly the best way to do it. Don't even walk into the 5.7s. Don't walk into the MP9s. Just go to the site in which they are not. It's beautifully called. Very cautious approach at top mid. A lot of utility already used. And Cryptic does not concern himself with the utility. Okay. That's like 3 nades now that I've seen Akimbo miss in this one round. This is a bit unfortunate for them. Especially considering Cryptic got that kill just before the window smoke bloomed. Little Beer looking to create some chaos over here in Con as the rest of his team makes their way up ramp. Cryptic up close. Deagle. And that was really the impact player in this round. Everybody else just on the USPs. Should be a relatively easy cleanup here for the remainder of Akimbo. Laxi does recover the Galil. Maybe he'll try and hold on to that. Finally, Walker goes down. They're just playing hide and seek over in the ladder room. And, you know, I like that Laxi is opting to hold on to this as opposed to try and do some exit damage. Although, again, oh my goodness. Kimbo chunked pretty heavy by the bomb. Did the bomb radiuses just get, like, stealth buffed? Are they just huge now? And I didn't read my patch notes closely enough. Felt like that just chunked all of them. And I like this a lot. Attack pause from Akimbo ahead of their 4th round bonus. There's going to be a few Galils and a Mac 10 here for them. Maybe a bit of a faster play, potentially. Either way, they want to discuss it. Have a few extra seconds to figure out the plan, formulate the plot. Oh, and again, maybe a bit of a fake here. It's Little Beer out already of apartments. That smoke providing him some cover. Junior holding it with the op, but he goes down. The Mac 10 somehow wins the fight. It's pulled the rotation over here as well. It's only Laxi towards the A site. SkinRave realized, but it might be too little too late. Although that smoke has a pretty huge gap in it. And whether Akimbo realized it or not, I think this was the right call. reset the map a little bit. Even numbers, have to imagine, is favored for the T side here, as they can just all hit one site. Looks like they want to rejoin with Frizzy. And some info gain from Cryptic. That's going to allow Laxi at least to rotate over towards this B site. 30 seconds on the clock. And it's a full contact play for Akimbo. This is a little scary. 16 seconds. Trigger's going to have to be pulled soon. 10 seconds. Bomb needs to get planted here. Walco causing issues for them on the cross. He finds 2. Felt like Akimbo beating themselves a little bit there. Letting the time get so low. Forces their hand. But just a bonus round. Not the end of the world. Back on the full buy, and Frizzy with op in hands. You're going to be forced to wait for the fire to die out. And I'm not going to lie, that just seems confusing. Confusing and frustrating, I'd have to imagine, for Akimbo. Because they had Junior stuck behind the fire and just wait for all the utility to run out and then peek him. Too much space he's being given, and Littlebeard does his best, but it's Cryptic there, ready to support his teammate. Akimbo seemingly have been stopped again in this round. Trip gonna post up, but I think SkinRave don't even need to give them any fights. Force them again to come to the site. 35 seconds left, and it's gonna have to be Akimbo to make the first move. Really don't want Frizzy trying to entry out of apartments with the op. Walco in a strong spot. Trip wins his fight on Cat. But Walco confident in his spray. And the trade just working out here for SkinRave. Junior ready. Second round now for SkinRave. Starting to build a little bit of the momentum that they were sorely lacking on Dust 2. It felt like a lot of the rounds that they were able to get were very back and forth in the mid game. Never really able to chain a bunch of rounds together. Be so careful. Ooh, HE narrowly missing its mark there. Roka has snuck out top mid with the Deagle. And they don't have any utility. It's just going to have to be the split onto the A site completely dry. Not even a single flash to facilitate this. But actually a couple good dinks. Cryptic holding it down, though. Top con will finally go down, but ooh, Margie at 3. Some decent damage dealt from Akimbo, but only the 1 kill. SkinRave going to be pretty happy with that. Although Akimbo is back on their full buy. Noticeably absent is the AWP. Frizzy not able to get that weapon out. Junior actually in front of the smoke. Very well played. Bottom con smoke slows down this aggression. Break deployed pretty early. Oh, Frizzy. Very close to finding a wall bang there. Oh, Glorens. Nearly caught out, and he actually does end up going down to Junior. Again, the utility just a little bit too slow. And Cryptic chimes in for one as well. Roka may have found a kill, but quickly traded. And really, this is sort of why I think I was so surprised about Dust 2 is, you know, this is what we saw from SkinRave on Nuke. Very close, you know, playing very close together, always in positions that are tradable, especially on their CT side. Really just very nice push and pull here from them. And I'm starting to see glimpses of that again on Mirage. You do not want to allow that comfort to set in for them. Hero rifle for Roka, everybody else on pistols, and Walco spots one ahead of the incendiary. Tech9 is already out, and actually kills him through the box. I didn't even know that was possible with the Tech9. And this opening kill has completely blown open the rounds here for Akimbo. Another kill, Glorens with the P250. Cryptic brought low. Missed shot from Junior. It's all gone wrong for SkinRave. Great HE, though. That does quite a bit of damage. Still very winnable here for SkinRave. But the AWP is a bit of a liability. Trade's not quite there, and it's just Junior left. I think he's got to save it. And even Trip with that final frag. Sometimes it might seem completely insane to just run out alone with the Tech9, a suicide mission perhaps, but that quick timing, SkinRave asleep at the wheel. Junior already a forward position with this op. Trip trying to trade back. He's spinning around right now. And Glorens there to support. Oh, it's just a masterclass. And where they're lacking in the utility department, Akimbo's making up for in these aggressive swings. Walco. Blink and you miss it. Oh, and the Sharks are circling Junior. Had a rough couple of rounds. And the money is starting to dry up here from SkinRave, even though they were able to chain a few in a row. Really is the worst time for the economy to break because you only have 3 rounds left in the half. We'd really like to have buys for the remainder. Put your best foot forward. Spam from Marky. Glorion's down to 15. But that is not going to deter Akimbo from this push. Little Beer far out ahead of the rest of his team, however. No trade possible. This bomb plant will go down, but the boost from Junior over the smoke, even as it fades, a second. Oh, and Cryptic this flank as well. So dirty. Trip. No way. He finds all four. How has he done that? How has Trip done that? He just spins on a dime. It's an ace for him in that round, and the clutch as well. Akimbo calling a tag pause because they're probably freaking out right now. What a monstrous round from Trip. I mean, we were talking about how excellent he looked on Dust 2, 103 ADR, and he is not slowing down on Mirage. This is his playground, and he's letting SkinRave know right now. Boost into ladder, Marky. Strong position for the 5-7, but let's see if he gets any action. Okay. Look, man, at this point, I feel like they're they're doing it on purpose. Maybe he thought it was a flash, not a HE. I don't know. I'm sure that TV antenna is feeling a little worse for wear right now. Akimbo, I've been really diligent about mollying Sandwich. That's 3 times now that the position has been cleared by utility. And it seems like an obvious place to molly, but you'd be surprised how often it goes overlooked. And really, why not? You know, you have the utility. You know they're on an eco round. Don't even give them a chance to win off of some unchecked angle. Roka better start running because for some reason the bomb radius is just massive. I don't. Oh, P250. Okay, 2 kills. Ooh. Walker somehow dodging that op shot, but quickly goes down. 7 rounds for Akimbo. And, you know, we saw an 8-4 scoreline. Akimbo up on Dust 2. So this is a strong start from them. On their T side as well. Trip did not have his gun up there. Still pulling it out. Almost nearly wins the fight anyways. But Walco makes sure to shut him down. And now with the top frag removed. Say the chances of SkinRave being able to convert this much better. I think Little Bear might have spotted Laxi retreating up con. That M4A1S does stick out particularly far. It's just the jiggle for now, but Akimbo have not given up any info just yet. Staying silent, and Little Beer activates Laxi. A headshot puts him in the dirt. Marky, the last man over here to defend the A-bomb site. Roka does get brought quite low, but some missed shots from Marky. HE is actually good. Junior hoping for a cross, but they're not even going to give it to him. You got to go for it. Can't save the op in this round. He's hoping that somebody will peek him. And they do, but he's looking the wrong way. Oh, HE's just raining on him. And what a excellently played T side from Akimbo. I've got to, you know, I won't lie, Trip. He definitely put us through the ringer on that half. Put on a show for us. 16 frags, a 1v4, and ace. Those are the kinds of rounds that can swing games. We'll have to see if it's enough for Akimbo to pick up the upset victory over SkinRave. Still plenty of Counter-Strike to be played. And we see now SkinRave answer back with 2 pistols on 2 of the previous maps. Can they do it again? Roka, though, starting off strong, up the ladder, and right back down as his body falls. Trip, a turret. And Top Con still has yet to go down. Marky and Cryptic now trying to get something back. Rizzy is down at 10, but trying to fight the USPs at this kind of range just feels like a foregone conclusion. So Marky going to reposition. He has the bomb on his back and plenty of time. Run straight for the B site. Kimbo's slow to move. If he wanted to, Marky could just get straight out onto this B site and get this bomb plant down. Kimbo looking to retake together. And there's no kit, so maybe Marky, he's got lots of space here. It's not out of the realm of possibility. Frizzy gonna go first on low HP. First down. Is Marky expecting the second? Turns back around towards Cat. And he does spin for Trip, but not soon enough. A 4K from Trip on the pistol. As if 16 on one half wasn't impressive enough, he just goes ahead and adds 4 more to the tally. 20 and 5. What a monstrous performance. Putting his team on his back right now. It's a 4-spy from SkinRave. They did get the bomb plant, so it's going to be a few Galils. Scout for Junior. We've seen how deadly he's been so far in this series. UMP for Walco. Classic. I think I do actually prefer the UMP on these kinds of rounds, especially if you're going slow. If you're going fast, I mean, MAC-10, might as well send it, but on the slower rounds like this, I do think having that extra bit of armor pen is nice. And SkinRave have gone uncontested. Ooh. They are getting peppered in the back right now. Little Beer gets 1. The spam from the MAC-10 through triple box gets quickly traded. Junior answers right back. It is a 3v3 post-plant, but SkinRave, a couple of these players low HP, and Junior, the only healthy player left, down and out. Just Walco and Laxi remain. 36 HP between the two of them. And SMGs as well as Rough. Glorance, though, low HP. They call the bluff. They don't believe that they've stuck this. And somehow, Walco not only kills Glorance, but dinks Trip down to 50. It's so winnable now. Trip's gone looking, but I don't think he has time to do this. He's out of the round. The force buy pays off for SkinRave, and not a moment too late, or too soon. A moment too late for Akimbo. As the bomb detonates and they add a 5th round to the scoreboard. Little beacon of hope, and not only that, that force buy completely kills the CT economy. That's one of the most powerful things about these second round forces. Cryptic, I like that he just walks through the smoke there, confident in his team's flashbang. Easy first kill. They don't check the corner, though. Little B are able to get one. But I think Trip's going to try and hold on to this M4 again going into the next round. No reason to throw it away. Not even sure Frizzy and Roka are looking to play exits here. Maybe they are. Rotate in towards apartments and try their luck. Or perhaps not. Going to wait and see if anybody pushes them.
Terrorists win.
It's not like SkinRave really gained any benefit from killing them, apart from $150, so might as well just let them be. And I mean, the money's still not great here for Akimbo. Yeah, it's gonna have to be another partial buy. Was a double save for them in the previous trip. The spray is a little messy, but he gets it done. Cryptic now looking to trade. Roka, great shot on the scout. And a great P250 kill as well. And Glorance, hold on now. Akimbo. Trip swinging through the smoke as well. Low HP, no fear. It's just Cryptic. How is it completely crumbled here for SkinRave? It's all falling apart. Shot, though. Actually, Cryptic brought back down to 43 from that scout, and Roka to finish it off as well. AK upgrades all around for Akimbo. And Junior just instantly purchasing up the AWP. Look at what is around him. He's got... Okay, he has a couple rifles, but 2 MAC-10s. Looking like maybe he wants to try and get that aggressive pick towards apartments, the jump spot. Actually, he's underpass at the moment, expecting a peek. So far, nobody from Akimbo going to give it to him. Trip does go looking. Missed opportunity. And that's honestly worst case scenario for SkinRave. They don't even get a tag, and now the info is given up. AWP in play. Akimbo going to have to think twice before dry peeking anything. And really, more importantly, for Akimbo here, apart from the fact that SkinRave is on a bit of a interesting buy, is that they just do not have the utility to support. Got just enough for an execute here, and it's coming in now towards the A site. Marky tapping away. Junior into the fray with the op, but he's the last one remaining, dropping down, but gets tagged so low. Trip is just not afraid at all of any of these guys on SkinRave. Up to 25 now. 25-5. This man refuses to die. Basically, if nah, I'd win was a person. That's Trip right now. Incendiary. Perfectly placed. Trip still fighting. Despite being faced by quite a few members of SkinRave here. Gonna aggress in towards ramp. Oh, that HE is gonna be beautiful. Actually, doesn't do as much as I thought. Not quite deep enough. But Trip just holding this window, doesn't need to peek. It's up to SkinRave to make the play. Marky goes down, back turn. Shot's a little awkward here. Trip's decided that's enough. But Frizzy actually on the AWP with 2 of his own. He hasn't had a lot of opportunities to get active on the CT side because they're all dead by the time they get to him. And we are now on map and match point for Akimbo. I did not think I'd be saying that tonight. But it's going to have to be 6 in a row from SkinRave, and they're by not even the greatest. They had to opt for a Galil, and still the utility is not the best. Akimbo with 6 chances now to close. Start this 5th Dust 2 US Eagle Masters with a win. I like this a lot. I love this call. A 2-man stack. Trip. He's getting a little aggro on it. And it's 2 men swinging in. It's 2 men down. Again, Akimbo just biting off a little more than they can chew. Yeah, I think it's tough to expect Walko in that position. Incendiary, I think it's just delaying the inevitable. Little Deer falls over towards Ticket. Maybe that smoke will buy some time, enough for Glorns to get away. Hold on to his rifle another day.
Terrorists win.
So SkinRave answer back, but it might be too little too late. Has to be flawless from them now, 5 in a row. And that's just to get us to overtime. No AWP for Junior in this round. Trip already starting it off. Kicking off this round with a kill. And so SkinRave, they've had enough. They accelerate out towards B. Marky and Laxi, 2 kills. Bomb plant is going down on default. Oh, the HE, the smoke break was beautiful. Even numbers now, and plenty of time for this retake if they want to attempt it. Oh, that smoke, though, really going to cause some issues for them. No way Trip wins that gunfight. You have to win that one. It's going to have to be Walco. He's holding it down for now. Frizzy with the trade. Deagle in hand, Junior. Actually, not even going to take the op. Holds on to the AK. 8 for SkinRave. And finally now, money's starting to look like potentially an issue for Akimbo if they're not able to close it out here. Their last full buy before they're going to have to take a save. You'd really like to just get it done. Oh, beautiful nade. It feels like in a couple of these rounds, Akimbo just overplaying their hand a little bit. More often than not, forcing things that maybe don't need to be forced. I think that's kind of what SkinRave want. They want a scrappier game to be able to flex the prowess of some of the gunners they have on this team. But we're just getting an A execute here. Right side smokes down. None towards CT at the moment. Laxi, great entry. But Trip goes uncleared. Only able to get one. Frizzy to equalize. Still, no smoke down on CT. Little Beer gonna get collapsed on. Tough angle to fight. Both players remaining from Akimbo in towards CT. That smoke. They actually swing together. It's well timed in both kills. It's now just Walco 1v2. And Frizzy over the top of the smoke finds the shot. Akimbo, the upset victory 2-1 over SkinRave in the opening match of the Dust 2 US Eagle Masters #5, powered by Inui. What an insane ending. So it was honestly a great series. I mean, I could not have ever imagined that that was going to be the outcome of tonight's game. SkinRave looked like they had it all locked up after that map #1, 13-3 victory on Nuke, but Akimbo bounced back on Dust 2, and they closed it on Mirage. I mean, holy cow. Trip, man, I've got to give my props to Trip. I mean, he just had the series of a lifetime right there. I mean, the Dust 2 I was already impressed by. The 19-5, or sorry, 19-15, 103 ADR, pretty damn solid. And then to do that on Mirage in that fashion against the #1 seed, I mean, maybe this Akimbo roster is one that you've got to watch to be contenders. You know, we weren't expecting it. It's a new roster, untested, unproven, but they are already making things excited. Just an insane series all around from the squad. Excited to see more from them, but I am going to send us to a short break. When I return, potentially an interview for you guys. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the conclusion of this first series of the Dust 2 US Eagle Masters, powered by Inui. We had SkinRave versus Akimbo, and maybe in a little bit of an unlikely result, we had Akimbo take the 2-1 victory over SkinRave, and, you know, I must say it was quite the impressive performance from Akimbo, especially considering a bit of a slow start on that map #1, but then moving into Dust 2 and Mirage, they really hit their stride. And it was largely in part to somebody that you're about to see on your screens. We got to talk about the match MVP first and foremost. I mean, holy cow. Trip just absolutely dominated on the server. 1.37 rating, 29 and 8 on that Mirage. It's got to be said. I mean, 126 ADR on that map, 103 ADR on Dust 2. You know, obviously, Nuke was a little rough across the board for them, but really the main guy, I think, on these two maps, crucial in the victory on Dust 2 and Mirage and in the series as a whole. And I've actually got none other than Trip himself, the man of the match, to break down that series real quick. Trip, how are you feeling after that one, man? I know just before you got on the interview, you said you just kind of blacked out there on those last two maps. I mean, what was going on?
I mean, I don't know. We weren't really thinking about winning, to be honest. We just took it round by round, and you look up at the scoreboard and you're like, oh my god, it's 9-5. Like let's go get it done. And we kept playing our game, made it happen.
So talk to me a little bit about this roster because, with just how HLTV is and with Akimbo making some roster moves, this is a pretty new roster. I mean, are you familiar? You played with a couple of these guys before on a previous team. You got like a core or
I know Little Beer and Frizzy played together before on Chicken Coop, and
okay.
then Roca and Glorins were on Akimbo together before we all joined. So I'm the only one that hasn't played with any of them going in, but it's they're great. I mean, everyone's friends. It's just a great time. Really enjoying playing Counter Strike.
Well, talk to me a little bit about how the vibes were after that map number one, because obviously it can be difficult, especially with like a newer roster to, I mean, you guys are all, you've played the game, I'm sure, extensively.
Hmm.
It happens, like bad maps happen. But talk to me a little bit about, how did you guys reset moving into that Dust 2? Because I mean, it really looked night and day, apart from the fact, that Nuke was just, a bit of a flop altogether. It really looked like a completely different play style that you guys brought into Dust 2.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely came a little bit looser. We're like, no regrets going in, but in between maps, I was talking to Danny because when we were going through the veto or Roca, and I was like, dude, why'd we pick Nuke? We haven't played it in 2.5 weeks, and we all laughed it off and got into it. And I mean, it just set us up for a good game. We just didn't take it too serious, didn't play with any regrets, and got the reward for it.
Yeah, and honestly, I mean, sometimes the most dangerous teams are the ones that go into it, not expecting to win. You go in to have a good time, just play your hearts out, and leave it all on the server. And I mean, you definitely
Exactly.
did that on Dust 2 and Mirage. I mean, we've got to talk about the Mirage a little bit because that was a generational performance. Is that a map that I mean, Mirage is like the map, right? It is the Counter-Strike map. But like, is that normal for you? Like, are you just dropping
I
30 bombs?
I'd love to say yes, but it's pretty sink or swim. You know what I'm saying for me? Yeah, I'm either the lowest or the highest. There's no between.
Well, you definitely showed up tonight when it mattered. And I mean, we talked a little bit in the pregame as well about how you guys were pretty big underdogs going into this one, fairly unproven roster, relatively new, this 5-man team against, SkinRave, who is not necessarily a team that's been this five altogether all that long, but you've got a couple of guys on there that have been, legends of the scene, have been around NACS a very long time. You got Markey, you've got Junior, Walco even. I mean, a lot of these guys played together on previous rosters as well, dating back to the EG team, on Blue Jays previously as well. So they're no stranger to, this kind of competition, and you guys just showed them up.
We got some veterans too. We can punch, hit back.
100%.
That's just how it goes sometimes. I mean, glad we won. Respect to them.
Are there any other teams in this tournament that you're looking forward to playing moving forward or?
I haven't taken a look, but I'm sure the old boss roster, like the snap teams, that kind of stuff. I'm sure they're in here. I'm sure those will be hard games, and we'll look forward to playing them as well.
100%. And I mean, Akimbo, a team that is actually pretty dear to my heart. I followed their run through ESEA Advanced, season 51, where they ended up winning in the grand. Was it season 51 or season 50? It might have been season 50. They won the grand final, and then promoted. So I'm gonna be keeping a close eye on you guys as you make your way through this first Dust 2 US Eagle Masters #5 with this roster. I'm excited to see more that you guys will do moving forward. And I think that this match tonight, you know, if nothing else, has proven that you guys deserve to be here and are a force to reckon with.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
All right. Thank you so much, Trip, and best of luck in the rest of the tournament.
Thanks for having me on.